Hey guys, silverGameOfThrone is here. Welcome to No Bullshit channel. Today I want to talk about bear market and bull market. The comparison. And you know, are we are in a bear market? Are we are in a bull market, right? Because everyone is looking on this and say, oh, probably the peak is over, right? The peak is over and we are going down. We are going down, down, down. Time to sell, you know. Then time to sell. We are going down. Peak is down. So let's do some analysis and let's understand. You know, I want to talk about something like, are we really in a bear market? What happened? You know, if you're going into bear market, what are your pros? What are your cons? You know, like let's deep a little bit more inside of bear and bull market where we are. And also I want to answer on some question like if market fell, then what happened to crypto market, right? If stock market fell, you know, crypto market will fail or not. You know, let's talk about this, okay? And I will give you example. So first of all, what's going on, okay? You see everything red, okay? We have two sides of the coin, you know, I always say two sides of the coin. Everything red, but if you look into Bitcoin dominant, it's 40%, right? So what happened? Usually when Bitcoin fell, altcoin fell even more. But this time, we don't see really altcoin is falling more than Bitcoin. Look, Bitcoin like 15%. Look into all this altcoin. You know, even Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, you know, like they are falling less than Bitcoin, right? So if you look into BTC pair, BTC Zcash, BTC BCH, BTC LTC, they are just stable, guys. Okay, and some of this shit coin is still going up, right? You know, I don't see any you know, fell more than Bitcoin in last 7 days, right? They just everything normal. It is just look like a Bitcoin is falling, but altcoin saying, hey, not really, we are not really, you know, in a falling moon, right? So this is one thing to see. Then look into some, you know, some chart. Let's just look into total, okay? The total is still being the same level, guys, right? You see, it was 2.3 trillion, now it's 2.2 trillion. It sounds like only Bitcoin really falling, right? And you know, we don't see really altcoin, you know, the total is falling to 2 trillion or less. More or less it's the same level, right? Bitcoin dominance. You know, this is what I showed you last time. So I believe if history repeats, then we'll take this part and put it here. And you know, before Bitcoin dominance were you know, these are levels, you know, we are watching. Can it actually reach these levels, you know, in the last bull market? You know, when you have bull market, Bitcoin usually fell. In the last bull market, Bitcoin fell into this level, like 35%, and now we see again in reach 35%. Now we are a little bit more, 41%. Everything normal here. I still expect Bitcoin dominance fell to this level, 25% in this bull market. Bull market is going on, guys. It is just a small piece of bear market inside a bull market, right? Altcoin season, yeah, you know, everything normal here. All this garbage like Zeta, you know, all this, you know, clones, you know, a negative. I told you it's all garbage, but you know, who want to listen, he will listen. Crypto fear and greed index is so low, guys. It's like extreme fear. You see, it was 78 and now it's 20. You see, we have this, you know, from maximum to minimum, we are bouncing, you know. Now everyone extreme fear. If you read all this news, they say, oh, you know, so bad, you know, Bitcoin going down, I am selling. And even one of my customers, I think his name Ron, you know, okay, I'm down, bye-bye. You know, like, you know, I already 5 years in this, okay? And I know, you know, how to feel what's going on here. And, you know, people are extreme fear now, okay? Extreme fear that Bitcoin is going down, okay? But it's so far from reality, guys. And at the end of the day, I will show you, there is only one indicator to know are we in a bull market and in a bear market. It's only one, okay? And I will show you. There is not if you're in bull market and you want to know how we still continue, how we are failing, there is only one thing to watch, okay? But let's go on. Grayscale, okay? There's not really changes in Grayscale. They sold a little bit of Ethereum Classic, and they, you know, keep all this garbage, you know, to play this game. Not really, but bought like some of Zcash, some Litecoin, everything normal. Okay, so let's talk about now Bitcoin and stock market relation. Okay, so first of all, we are not in a bear market. Okay, my answer. Okay, my answer, we are not in a bear market. Remember last time when I talked to you, I showed you this Bitcoin and I showed you this triangle, and I told you like we are in this triangle and we will be going down or we will be going up. You see? You see, this is my old charts. I told you, are we going up or are we going down? And where we are now, we went down. So we are reaching this, you know, this zone 45,000, right? Look here, it's perfectly fine, 45,000. As low as 43, 44,000, we may go, right? We just reaching this zone. You see, up down, up down. This is our accumulation zone. It's nothing unusual here, guys. We are still in a bull market, okay? But as usual, this market is running by bots, okay? So bots use this, you know, this all emotions, okay? And they trigger, you know, to play on emotions. So when people say, oh, we are in a bear market, you know, so everything is failing, and bots are using this, you know, to push price down. And then, you know, the price will go up. So everything is okay. But question, what will happen if stock market crash? Will Bitcoin fall, yes or no? The answer is yes. If stock market crash, it will fall. Let's look on example. So 20 February 2020 ended in 7 April, right? 2020, it was a stock market fall. And how much it fell? I think like 12-15%, something like this, don't remember exactly. But let's look into Bitcoin chart, what happened to Bitcoin this time, right? What happened to our brother Bitcoin the same time, okay? So I put here some chart for you just to understand, okay? So see, this was the same time, from end of February till something like April. March, April, yeah, something like here. You see, for this 1.5 months, what happened? You see, it started to fall the same, and it was a beginning of failure, and this was the end. So you see how much it fell? It fell on 55%, guys. You see, the stock market fell on 15.15, and Bitcoin fell 3 times more. So yes, it is very well correlated. Last day it start to disconnect. Yes, start day disconnect, but it's very well correlated. So what I try to say, if we are in a bull market, right? This is a bull market, right? And we want to know, are we going down or are we going up? The only one indicator to watch is this. The Dow, the Nasdaq, S&P, what's going on here? And if here, again, I'm not your financial advisor, this is my theory, okay? But my theory based on 5 years experience in the crypto market. If all these, you know, markets, okay, stock markets, they are, let's say, a little bit bouncing 5, up, down, 5%, or stay the same, or go up, there is nothing to worry about Bitcoin. But there are pros and cons, of course, like, you know, what happened and why, you know, why, when, you know, the main question people ask, you know, why if this is going down, Bitcoin is going down, right? Because buy the rumor, sell the news, right? This is the strategy, and a lot of people, they are sitting on margin calls, right? Let's say Robinhood, right? They don't even own any crypto. It's all fake. Right, they see some numbers, they cannot extract any crypto, they cannot move to cold wallets, still they are trading, and for them it's only digits, okay, it's not real Bitcoin, it's all digits. You know, we all know the story when a young man committed suicide, right? And because he was liquidated, you know, his margin call, and he was thinking he is $500,000, you know, owing. What in the reality it was not. It was some mistake, right? But he committed suicide, right? So what happened? If you on margin calls, and you know, many people are crazy. I always say, you don't play games with not your money, but so many people play games with a credit, right? So they have $10,000 and they play, you know, credit with 1 million, you know, in hope they will be millionaires today, which is stupid. They're pure stupid. But, you know, you can say, you know, everyone has his own brain. Everyone can play. So they play this game. They put margin call 2x, 3x, and they get liquidated. So when they get liquidated, they are looking to, you know, to cover this hole. And they're selling everything, you know, gold, silver, Bitcoin, Litecoin, whatever, because this account will be liquidated. You know, the house may be sold, you know. It's very dangerous game. You know, ask me, not your financial advisor, but it's very dangerous game. Fancy. So retail account has all these margin calls, has all this. And the second one is institutional. Like there are maybe 3 million bitcoins, okay, which are available for trade. No more, guys, because most people, they just hodl, you know, hodl for years because they know it's a future, okay. But there are also cycles, right? So, you know, the smart people, what they do, they hodl the majority, but they play with cycle, you know, some small amount with the cycle. But institutions, they also, everyone knows cycle. If you know, me know, Bitcoin has 3-4 years cycle, everyone knows. So what they try to do, you know, they try to play with this cycle. And now the main question, are we in the end of cycle? Are we in the middle of cycle? And this is no one knows. We only can guess. The 64,000 was a peak or it was bottom, you know, like, you know, this is what everyone knows. But again, all our indicators show that we just started, right? But because of this, if this will happen this year, which I don't think this market will fail this year because there are so much money now, just they throw this, you know, tons of money into these markets, okay, and they support this market. Fed, it's all about Fed, what the Fed doing, right? So I don't think something happened this year. But who knows, you know, it may fail, it might start failing like it was here, right, in 2020, 50%. Maybe it will fail on much more, like in 1929, right? So, so everyone knows that we are in cycle. And also small businesses, they also buy in crypto, right? They buy crypto on credit, right? They, you know, some crazy people take loans against your asset like home, you know, equities, you know, and everyone start to be scared. Like when this happen, what does this mean? Extreme fear. Everyone start to be scared. Everyone start to sell because they think we are on the top, you know, and especially think about this. If you play with your money, like for example, I am doing, okay, I never play with someone else's money. I can play with very small. But I always play with my money, okay? The same. Gold, silver, Bitcoin, or whatever altcoin. I always play what I own. Not, you know, borrow and then 10x, you know. This is stupid, but, you know, who we are to decide. So everyone play, if they play with not their money, and they have equities like home, you know, their loans, you know, or some small businesses, they are getting scared. Right, so okay, let me sell it to cover minimum something, you know, cover, you know, even 1-to-1, let me cover it, right? You know, I'm going to sell to this Bitcoin, you know, because it's a huge, you know, dump for my assets. And one more, Biden administration, you know, they say capital gain 40%. Many people misleading this information. They don't understand that 40% it's not on all your gains. It's only on portion which above $1 million, guys. Because if you make like from, I don't remember all the scales, from 0 to 70, 10%, from 70K to 150K, maybe 15% capital gain, from 50K to 150k into 400k, it's a 20%. Above 400k, 25, and above 1 million, it's maximum. It's 40% gain. So all this gain, 40%, it's to scare. It's not relevant for you guys. Your capital gain will be the same, maybe 20%, because you are in this, you know, scale, 150k, 200k, right? But so many people see this number, 40%, you know, capital gains. I'm out, right? You know, you know, people just don't read it between lines, right? Okay. So, how bad it will fail, right? Let's say if it fell, yeah, I'm failing here, right? So how bad it will fail? You see, even here you can see that it may fail very hard, but then, you know, it was something in April, right? But it started to recap, and you know, when it finished, Bitcoin already recapped. This is the same I expect will happen. It will fail very hard, maybe $25,000-$30,000 if we fail. If we fail in here, then Bitcoin will fail, and then it will recap. And everyone will be buying it like crazy, especially these institutional people which are looking for the safe haven. They will be buying Bitcoin like no tomorrow, okay? So I personally don't worry. And for you guys, if you look here, for example, just take this out, okay? Okay, take this out of your book, okay? Take this out, okay? And let's say you don't do anything, so nothing happened to you guys, you understand? You know, if you don't use it, if you like hodl, like I always say, hodl that, just forget, then nothing happened to you, because between this and between this, you know, it was some, you know, with your altcoins, with your Bitcoin, with something fell down, something up, and you just look on these 2 points and it's the same. So why do you care? Again, if you have credit, if you need to pay your loans and all this, and you do care. But if you put your own money and, you know, it's going down, going up, I don't think you need to care. This is my main message. And if, guys, you think that, you know, maybe it will go down, then another strategy I can suggest, just sell what you invest. You understand? Let's say you invested in beginning of this year and you already have 10x profit. Then sell 1x. Cover this 10x profit, right? Like 110, sell 110, cover this whatever you invested. Let's say you invested $10,000, okay, and now you have $100,000 on your book, on your crypto book. Then just sell 110, okay, get back your 10,000 initial invested, and, you know, sleep well and forget about it. Who cares? You are equal. This is the main strategy, okay? Take your initial investment bank and sleep well. Or if you want, you know, do in portions, small portions. It's even better, you know. When it's going up, you start to sell small pieces, small pieces, small pieces. When you go down, small pieces like 5%, and you know, everything will be there. So this is my message, okay, guys? So, like, just be careful here, because, you know, and last one I want to say, right? Buy the humor, sell the news, and like you know, the smarter guy all time, you know, the who is this guy? Rothschild, right? Rothschild, Baron Rothschild. The time to buy is when there is blood in the street. You understand? The time to buy when there is blood in the street. This is the time when people are buying, when people becoming rich, because everyone extreme fear. When extreme fear, you know, smart people are buying. But again, it's a risk. It's your risk strategy, okay? What is your risk strategy? If you can afford your risk strategy be on these levels, then you go in. You know, if you cannot afford, and if you're owing money, the best way to invest here, guys. Here is the best way to invest, you know, because everyone, you know, scared, everyone is selling, you buying. When extreme greed, when everyone is buying, you selling. This is the best strategy. Again, everyone is selling, here you buying. Everyone is buying, here you selling. This is the strategy. Again, if you are a trader, if you are not trader, you know, and these people who are not trading, they are the best, you know, they accumulated the best wealth. You just do nothing, guys. Just use this opportunity to buy on the dips, okay? Because in the end of the day, if you buy on the dips, you are much better than average people who buy on average, okay? Okay, I hope you enjoy, okay, and if you do, you know, give your comments. What do you think? What do you think about this situation? You know, it's 48,000, so it's guys, it's just okay, you know, just okay, you know. But most people on margin, also they're scared to this. Okay, silverGameOfThrone was with you, and remember, okay, my bullshit channel, one of the best. Okay, don't forget to like, subscribe. You know, I'm talking about million things, but I'm talking the best. Silver, crypto, best altcoin, you know, markets, what going on, and please support my channel, guys. Love you all from No Channel. Bye bye.